Hi friends, it's Kristen. For today's video, I got this, and I'm probably going to say it so wrong, and I'm so sorry. Nueva Vida palette. This is by Gourmande Girls in collaboration with Steph's Beauty Stash. Steph's Beauty Stash is another creator on YouTube. She does a lot of makeup. She does high-end to drugstore. She does a lot of variety. And she came out with this palette a little bit ago. It hasn't been a super long time, but I didn't get it on its initial release. I did want it, but you know, priorities and stuff. But they had a sale, so it's originally $52.99, and then it went down to like $47 something, and then you could still use affiliate codes. So I got another 10% off using Ree's code from Brutally Honest Beauty. I'm sure there's plenty of other codes out there that you can use, but I saw on, I think it was her Facebook, that they were doing a sale, so I went ahead and used her code. So just very beautiful, and then you open it up, there is a mirror and beautiful packaging, and just a beautiful, colorful color story. And I'm going to swatch, and oh, so in the mattes and some of the shimmers are imprints, and there's like paw prints in some of them, and stars, and like a ribbon for, I'm not sure if it's like for breast cancer awareness, but that's really cute. We will do swatches. So this is, oh, my lights, convertible. The convertible. It's a little hard to read. This is Vacay All Day. This is Aurora. And H2O. Then we have Dr. Farr. I'm not familiar with some of these references. Island Time. Keep Moving. Gotta do that. And Dreamer. There we go. I'm a horrible swatcher. I should almost just not do it. I would joke that I would like do pictures of swatches. The brand would probably be like, we'll pay you to not do that, because I'm just not great at it. Okay. And then we have Blessed and Weekend Vibes. New Life. Q Padre. That's them there. Then we have two left, and these are the ones with the paw prints, and the name is Cooper and Buster. This is Cooper, this is Buster, so I'm assuming that's her pets. Okay, now that I have made a mess and showed off not the best swatches, here we go. As you know, I don't like plan ahead the looks I'm gonna do. We're gonna do two looks because it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm not going anywhere, so might as well test out what we can. And I am in a new setup a little bit here. So I usually have my vanity where I do makeup at, but I can't put the camera right in front of me. It has to be to the side usually. For my birthday, my sister did give me like a little table. It's just like supposed to be a camping table. But that way I can set up here and do it here. The downside is that I don't have the vanity lights, so it's a little hard to see quite as well. But hopefully I can look at you guys more. But if I do turn just to kind of see what I'm doing, I might still have to do that. But I should be able to actually look at you guys more. So I think I want to start out. I'm not a pastel girly, but these oranges are kind of calling to me. So I'm going to start with Q Padre. Should have got my handheld mirror instead of I have this one. Just gonna kind of tap it. It was a little tip I heard with more pastel light shades is if you tap it, the pigment tends to show up better and not be more uniform, not be patchy. I have tried several things from Gourmande Girls. They do have a lovely formula. All right, and I just took this Luna Magic brush. It's 444. It doesn't say like if it's supposed to like what kind of brush it is, but brushes can be used for whatever you want them to be used for. But I'm going to take the same brush. I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. I'm going to go in with the lighter orange Aurora. And just go on top of that a little bit. Diffuse the brighter shade out. It's pretty pale on my skin. If I had thought ahead, using a white base probably would work really well. I'm going to take a denser brush here and go back in with the Q Padre, the more neon orange. And once again, instead of doing like the windshield wiper, I'm tapping it on to see if I can get pigment to lay a little bit punchier. If that makes sense. It might not. A lot of things I say don't always make sense. Okay. I want to use a dark matte, but what do I want to use? I think I'm going to use Keep Moving. There. It looks a little bit red in pan, but I think it showed up a little more like deep pink. And I feel like it's kind of hard to say. It looks a little more pink. In camera, it looks a little more red to my eyes. So, and I'm going to stamp that on the outer corner. And just kind of that last quarter of my eyelid. Right. Go back in with that other brush with Q Padre and just kind of tap and blend. Look at this here. Okay, I am liking that. And so now I'm going to, actually I want to put like just a little bit more of Keep Moving. Maybe okay, this mirror is so dirty. It's not being very helpful. grab my glitter primer. I always use that for any shimmers just because I think it just helps it, even if it doesn't have a lot of fallout, just helps it from fading and having fallout. It just gives it like a little more pop. And I'm gonna go in with New Life, that shade right there. My eyelid's being very wrinkly today, so I gotta hold it. That is lovely. Oh, that is really nice. Very nice. Go in with a very small brush. This is from Lunar Beauty. Oh, it's cracking. Probably can't see it, but there's a crack in the handle. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna go into Dr. Farr, which is that purple one up there. And then I'm gonna do this on my lower lash line. The highlight I used would have made a very good inner corner for this look, but I already put that away. Let's throw a little mascara on. This is from Milk Cosmetics. It's super natural. I actually quite like it. It does have like a little bit of the hourglass brush going on, but not quite as curvy as some other ones. I don't always love those ones, but this one has been really nice. That New Life shade is just absolutely stunning. I don't think the camera is doing it justice. Beautiful. I love it. There's a little bit of fallout from the pink, but I personally don't mind that. As long as it's not super pigmented and very noticeable, I don't mind like a little bit of dusting. I think it helps enhance the look. It's when it's like chunks and a whole lot that I'm like, I'm not a fan. But that I like. Alrighty. Put those brushes up. Alright, what should we do next? Oh, the greens are so pretty. Alright, I'm gonna go in with Cooper, the shade right here. What brush should I use? I think I'm gonna use this one from LaRousse. It's an angled shading brush. And just do that on the outer corner. These lay down so nicely. And there's not a lot of fallout. It doesn't. What I have a lot of problems with is because I have hooded eyes and I have wrinkles around my eyes. It tends to kind of go places I don't mean it to go sometimes with eyeshadow. And this is just like staying where I want it. It's perfect. I'm gonna take that same brush and we're gonna go in with Weekend Vibes, this bright green down here. So like, I'm trying to be more mindful. I know I've said this for forever about spending money. by no means in any sort of dire straits or anything like that, but we've had to tighten up around here just due to my husband not able to find a new job, so it was just one income for the last couple months. And just in general, not just buying things just because, oh, that's pretty, which I still have done. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't completely broken the habit, but for the most part, just being a little bit more mindful. But when this went on sale and it had been on my wish list, and I was like, oh, it's my birthday, and money doesn't matter when it's your birthday. You can just buy whatever. Birthday gods take care of it. If only, right? That just is so nice together. And I'm going to go in on my lower lash line too. I love that. I love when eyeshadow can be pigmented, but sometimes when it's pigmented, it's just like so soft that you just get pigment everywhere. This is pigmented and goes where I want it to go without having a bunch of extra. And I'm going to go in with a Blessed, which is this one down here. Oh, glitter glue. Gotta do that. The thing with sometimes with like the glitter primer with my eyelids is that I do have lines, wrinkles on my eyelids, and sometimes it likes to settle in there. And when I put my shimmer on over it, it's very obvious that it's settled in there, which is why I kind of pull, which I've heard that you're not supposed to do that, but if I don't, then I get weird like lines and creasing. This eye especially almost always creases just because of the issues I mentioned before, but if I do that, it helps. So. And actually, I'm going to go in as well with Vacay All Day, so this blue up here, and kind of put it in between that Cooper matte shade and the Blessed. Kind of give it a little bit of a transition between those two. Oh, so pretty. It's just awesome. And then I'm going to go in with Island Time, which is that green shimmer. Just with my little pinky. Put just a tad in the inner corner. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. And then we'll throw on some more mascara. Just gonna look in my bigger mirror here for just a moment. It's really lovely. I do want to go back in with Dr. Farr. No, that was the shade we used on the other one. I'm sorry. Cooper. Just give it a little bit more depth. We kind of lost some of that when I put the shimmer on and blended it out. Kind of the hardship with the smaller eye space. It's very easy to, when you are putting on another eyeshadow, to accidentally go over the first eyeshadow that you put on and kind of lose it in the meantime. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, don't want to break anything, but I want to get a little bit closer so you can see the looks. I love both of them, but I really like over here. I think it's probably because I used those special shimmers that were really nice. This one, as per usual, I always get a little messy over here. I can always clean that up later though. That's more this eye. The shape of this eye is just a little bit different. This one creases more. It's like more hooded. So I always seem to have difficulties getting this eye how I want it exactly, but that's okay. We all have weird quirks, or quirks, whatever. Weird stuff. All right. So, I'm in love. It's so beautiful. I'm so glad I picked this up. I'm so glad that Steph and Gourmande Girls made this. They did a wonderful job. I'm super proud of Steph. She's just a really sweet, genuine influencer, I think. And I'm very happy for her and hope she continues making beautiful content, whether it's more collabs or just on her channel. And once again, Gourmande Girls, like I said, I have used their stuff before and I am very impressed and enjoy them very much. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, send your friends. We have lots of fun here. And I really appreciate your time, and I will hopefully see you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.